Hi guys, welcome to my channel Newton's Show and Tell. Today I'm going to review for you the Herschel Nova mid-volume backpack. This video is going to have two parts. The first part of the video I'm going to try and make it pretty quick and just show you how I have it packed. And the second half of the video I'm going to go a little more in depth and actually open up all of my pouches and show you what I have inside. Some people are into the full detailed thing and some people really just want to see how much will fit inside. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Hope you enjoy. There are a few things I want to mention about the outside of the bag before we get started on how I packed it. The material is 100% polyester, which means this bag is very durable and it was made to last. If you're unfamiliar with that feeling of the material, it is sort of a thicker canvas, I guess, a little bit rougher than canvas, but definitely very durable. The wrinkles that you see on the bottom pocket right here are simply from the packaging that the bag came in. I've only had this bag for a few weeks. I have used it a few times and I really like it, but I'm sure over time these wrinkles are going to go away. So this front pocket, I just want to show you, it's empty right now because for the way that I have the bag packed, which is very full on the inside right now, I have this designated as my cell phone pocket, which of course I'm using. And I also want to show you that this particular style bag comes with a very short key leash. I personally don't use key leashes, so I don't mind that it's so short, but I suppose for those of you that just really like that feeling of having your keys or other items secure, it is there. Also, the lining is the typical lining that you'll see in most Herschel bags. It is red and white pinstripe. It's very cute. I also want to show you the back of the bag before we get into the side pockets. The straps are pretty thick. Well, okay, not super thick. They're not super padded, but they're thick as far as the material itself is just so durable. I don't feel like it's really necessary to have a lot of padding. So I like the straps just fine. Also, they come with this little elastic band on the bottom so that whatever extra strap you're not using, once you adjust them to your size, the way that you like to wear it, you can just tuck it into that band so that they're not hanging loose, and I really like that. The back of the bag, it's pretty minimally padded, but like I said, this material is so thick, it's not like you're going to be feeling the items that are inside of the bag. It's just got very thick material. Alright, I also want to mention this bag does lean forward just a little bit on its own, but it's fully packed and it is clearly standing up on its own. So I thought it was worth mentioning. I know that that bothers some people. The bottom pockets are sewn pretty tight to the bag. That way it keeps that nice sleek look when you don't have bottles in there. A lot of bags, the pockets stick out really far, and to me I think that that looks a little bit funny, especially if you are maybe trying to phase out of the diaper bag phase, or just wanting to use a bag that doesn't look like a diaper bag. You can still definitely put bottles in here, but it's going to take up a little space on the inside of the bag when you do that. In this pocket I have just a cute little pouch that I actually found at my local grocery store. It is meant to hold toiletries, I think. I have an Honest Company hand sanitizer spray and a travel size Lysol spray. I like to have easy access to that for obvious reasons. And on this side of the bag, first I have my Natural Life key fob that I keep on pretty much every bag I'm carrying. I unclip it and clip it onto whichever bag that I am changing out. I love this. And then I have my Clean Canteen 27-ounce water bottle with the spout, which I also love because even my toddlers can drink out of this easily if they don't have access to their own water bottles. So that is it for the outside of the bag. Now we're going to get into the inside of the bag. I have this bag packed today much fuller than I would normally pack it, and that is because I have it packed as a beach bag. So it still contains all of my normal diaper bag items, but it also includes some beach items or swimming items that I obviously wouldn't normally carry around. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sorry about that finger in the camera. Alright, so this is my sunglasses case. sits right on top. It also fits really well in the side bottle pocket, but like I said, because of how much I have going on in this bag today, I found that it would be easier to just keep it in the bag. Please excuse the noise of my screaming toddlers in the background. This is the Jujube print Shoreline. I love this. And I use the small set piece as a wallet with my keys attached. The medium set piece is packed full of snacks for my boys. I have a fuel cell, which is actually packed specifically with beach items for myself, and I'm excited to show you what I have packed in there later on in the video. Down in the bottom of the bag, I know the lighting is not great, I actually have an empty large set piece laying flat. I like to keep an empty large set piece with the strap inside in my bags that I have packed for all day out. This is because if I need to stop and run into the store for something, I don't necessarily always want to take my full bag in with me. And so this is just really easy to throw in a diaper, some wipes, my wallet, and my phone, and I'm good to go. So I like to keep an empty large set piece. I think that it's a very convenient little hack that I'd love to share with you. In the back of the bag, I have a pouch. I don't know what the material is exactly. It's some sort of plastic. It's kind of a wet pouch. And I actually got this today in the Target dollar bins, and I'm really excited. I'm excited to show it to you. I'm going to have to show it to you in just a minute when I am a little bit hands-free, because it's a little tricky to get this out with one hand. So let me just show you. That is the inside of the bag. Again, it has a super cute red and white lining, one pocket, which is this back slip pocket, no pockets on the front panel. It's very deep. It definitely holds a lot of things. I would say that it is about the size of a Jujube BRB, but I guess you could say gusseted. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into showing you what I have packed in all of my pouches. That's pretty much it for the bag itself. Definitely let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If you are not interested in what I have in my pouches, feel free to peace out. I know not everybody is into that. If you are interested, then stay tuned. Alright, so I opened up all of my pouches and I have them spread out on the counter for you. So I'm just going to go from left to right. So this pouch, I already told you what is inside. A Lysol spray and an Honest Company hand sanitizer. They fit perfectly side by side in this. If there were more of these at the store when I bought this, I probably would have bought several. There was only one left, and I feel like the luckiest little gal for snagging it. Alright, in the fuel cell, I told you I have this packed as a beach fuel cell, I guess, for myself. Everything in here is pretty much for me. Up here I have a tampon, another sanitizer spray that's much smaller. I got this at Whole Foods, and it actually can fit inside of my wallet depending on which wallet I'm using, so that's why I like to use this one sometimes. And then Benadryl cream. This is a Turkish towel. I've just become familiar with these. They're very thin. Sand doesn't stick to them, so they make great beach towels, but they're also so thin that you can use them as a beach sarong, and they're pretty, so you can hang it on your wall if you want as like a tapestry. Anyway, I'm kind of obsessed with this. I've been taking it with me pretty much everywhere, and I haven't even technically used it yet. A Kind bar, sunscreen, and my bathing suit. And if you gave birth in a hospital, you know exactly what this is. But you know what? Well, after baby years, I can tell you that when you're on the beach and you're getting in your car and your feet are all sandy and gross, this is perfect for cleaning off your feet. So that is why I keep that little guy around. Alright, this is the pouch that I had packed in the very back pocket of the backpack. It was difficult to get out with just one hand, so I left it in the backpack previously, but now I want to show it to you. It is so cute. I just got this today in the Target dollar bins, and I bought it specifically to match my backpack. And I have it packed as a diaper clutch, basically. The only thing that I am missing if this were like a full-on beach setup is my boys' swim trunks. I actually have them in a different pouch that I left in my old beach bag, but they would easily slide in here. I do have a pack of wipes, unopened, brand new, just a simple pack from Walmart. I have a pair of underwear and a thin pair of shorts and a shirt rolled up in the back. I like to keep a grocery bag, even though this is a waterproof bag and I bought it specifically to be a wet bag to put their swim trunks in when we're done. Then I packed it up as a diaper pouch, so I still need this. I like to keep these just for dirty diapers or wet clothes or whatever I need, just, you know, a grocery bag. And then I have a swim diaper and a couple of size 5 diapers. My older son is 5 years old and he's potty trained, so the underwear is for him, diapers are for my 3-year-old. Alright, so first I'm going to show you this because it'll be a little simpler. Medium set piece I have packed with snacks. These are my go-to on-the-go snacks for my kids. Some peanut butter crackers, applesauce, and gummies. I have 2 of each, and they fit perfectly in here. Obviously, if we were going to the beach, I would probably also carry a separate tote just with like bags of chips and pretzels and things like that, just to get us all through the day. But this is what I normally carry in my diaper bag anyway. And then lastly, I have the Jujube small set piece. I keep it packed as a wallet. I have other wallets that I use, but most frequently I end up using a small set piece. It holds my Jujube coin purse and my Be Charged perfectly. And then rolled up back here, I also have my COVID-19 grocery store mask. In my coin purse, let's see if I can do this with one hand. I keep a deodorant. I love Native deodorant. I have a full-size one that I use regularly on my bathroom counter, but I like to keep this with me, you know, for those long days out when you need a refresher. And they're so tiny. I mean, they hold as much as the other travel-sized deodorants, but they're a lot thinner, a lot smaller. You can find these at Target. They're not in the travel-sized section. They're in the beauty section. I just realized that today. But yeah, you can find these at Target, and I love to keep these on hand with me at all times. I have a Burt's Bees chapstick, a panty liner, and I used to keep my medicine to go in a little travel size medicine container, which is a little bit thicker than a chapstick, but it was taking up a lot of space, and so now I keep it in this little baggie, which I make jewelry, and so I have a lot of these little baggies on hand. So I just find that it's a lot easier to pack these into my coin purse with other things, keeping it in that baggie. And then of course all of my credit cards and cash, and I actually keep coins in the center section of my Be Charged. Since it's inside of a small set piece, I'm not really afraid of the coins falling out because they're just gonna fall into the small set piece, but they fit in there pretty snug. Not too snug that I can't reach in and grab what I'm needing, but you know, snug enough that they stay put pretty well. So I actually really like my setup here as my wallet. I guess that's about it. I would love to hear what you liked about this video. I'm even open to hearing what you didn't like about this video, and I just hope that you liked it and that it was informative. That is always my goal, and I also hope that you have a wonderful day.